I'm reading Zodiac Academy for the first time. I have been wanting to read this book for a little bit. I was hyper fixated on this book for like a month. But on my TikTok, I was doing a challenge where I had to draw books out of a jar to be able to read them. And yesterday, I finally drew this out of the jar. So I decided there's no better opportunity than now to post a reading vlog. I started reading this book yesterday and I completely went into this book blind. I did not really know the storyline. I didn't even know who the MMC and the FMC were. And so all I know from this book is what I've read so far. I'm currently on page 111, and as I read through this book for the next couple of days, I'm going to vlog and record how I'm feeling and what I'm thinking. Spoiler free the whole entire time, of course. So let me tell you what I'm thinking about the book thus far from what I've read. When I tell you this book has had me in a chokehold since the beginning. I'm absolutely loving Tori and Darcy's characters. I'm absolutely loving this new world and this magic system that they're being introduced to. And so far, the only thoughts I really have is like, who are Tori and Darcy's love interests? I feel like for Tori, it's a lot more obvious. So I feel pretty strongly about my guess. So I'm pretty sure that her love interest is Darius. But Darcy, this is the thing. There's a scene where Professor Orion locked eyes with Darcy, and it said he drank her in for a moment, or something like that. And I was like, I love myself a professor-student moment. So I'm gonna be delusional for a second and think that Professor Orion is Darcy's love interest. Is that an outlandish thought? Maybe. But honestly, I'm gonna take it and run with it, because I love myself a professor-student moment. I don't know. I have problems, okay? Let's make that clear. But those are my guesses so far for their love interests. Darius for Tori, Professor Orion for Darcy. But thus far, I'm really liking the book. I'm really excited to read more. I'm loving the bullying. I'm loving the fact that I feel like there's gonna be enemies to lovers in here with Tori and Darius. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a cafe today and read for about an hour and drink some coffee. So I'll see you guys whenever I get there and start to read a little bit more. Okay, I just left the cafe and I was reading for about an hour, and oh my gosh, am I in love with Professor Orion? I think so. Is he a dickhead? Yes, he is, but he gets a pass because he's hot. You get a pass when you're fine, okay? You get a pass. Professor Orion's gonna start giving Darcy some tutoring lessons. If that ain't a sign. If that ain't a sign, I'm so ready. I need to see the Orion smut or something. I need to see it. If it's not there, I'm gonna be upset. Okay? Okay? It is literally 6:53, and I was gonna wait until I put my son to sleep to read more, because he's literally been awake for 8 hours, and he's 10 months old, so usually he takes naps, usually he goes to sleep a little bit. No, he hasn't gone to sleep. Actually, he's really hyper. Yeah. And I just cannot wait any longer. I cannot wait any longer. I am going to be reading this book. Let's get to reading. Okay, it is currently 1:55 the next day, and I'm on page 319. So I read a pretty hefty chunk yesterday, and oh my gosh, why is this book literally hilarious? What? One of my mutuals on Instagram commented on one of my videos and said that Zodiac Academy was like a reality TV show but put into a book, and I literally could not agree more. I don't think I've ever heard a more perfect explanation for this book. This is literally like reality TV, like in a freaking book. So much drama and just so much everything going on is actually insane. I only have like 150 pages left of this book, so I'm either gonna finish it today or early tomorrow. And I really don't want to finish the book because, for one, I don't have the second book, and for two, even if I did have the second book, I would have to draw it out of a jar to be able to read it. So that's really depressing. But I'm really loving it so far. It's literally such a silly book, and I'm loving it. I'm eating it up. This is literally the epitome of slow burn because nothing has happened in this book. No romance, anything has happened in this book. But that's okay. I'm really enjoying the storyline anyways. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm gonna start reading again. Okay, it is officially 9 o'clock at night. The day has gone by rather fast today, and I've only been able to read for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't really know exactly how long, but not as long as I would like to have read. Given that, I still did read a hefty chunk of the book. I'm currently on page 388, so I literally have less than 100 pages until I'm done with the book. Literally have this much left. I am not ready for this book to end. This book is really freaking good so far. And honestly, the slow burn is slow burning because there's been no romance whatsoever so far. I really like this book. Honestly, I'm gonna put the second book in my TBR jar and pray with all my might that I draw it out. Given how many pages I have left, I'm not going to finish the book tonight. I'm going to finish it in the morning. So I'm going to skip to the morning time, and then I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling when I read the book. It is currently 11:12 a.m. on November 23rd. I'm outside of Barnes & Noble. I haven't finished this book yet. Obviously, I still have I have about 70 pages left of the book, but I need the second book, now. Whether or not I'm going to read it is up to the TBR jar, but I'm still going to have the book just in case because I need it. Okay, I got it and I'm actually really, really happy. Although I cannot read it until the jar says I can, I'm still very happy that I have it. My husband went into the hardware store and I'm in the car because I don't want to go into the hardware store. Luckily, I brought Zodiac Academy with me just in case anything happens that I can read in the car. And look at this. This is a perfect opportunity to read in the car. Okay, I have officially finished the book, and oh my gosh, lots of things have happened, lots of things to think about. I am very sad that I cannot just jump right into the second one because the jar needs to tell me what I can read next. But what the freak? What the freak? That's all I really have to say is what the freak. I would definitely rate this book 4.5 stars. This is a very, very good book, and I'm very, very excited to continue deeper into the series. If you guys have not read Zodiac Academy already, I highly recommend it. It was definitely an experience. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.